All right, here we go. Beautiful Thursday morning, you Aussies. Good morning to all you guys and all you North American Yankees, and Canadian Canucks, Dudley Do-Rights. Good evening. Here we go on Bitcoin, right? So we got a little bit of a what am I on? The 1 minute chart, right? So I just want to show you something here. It's a really good something. It's very good. We're going to visit ZIL. Oh man, come on, Mal. I want to show you about when there's a real utility. And the perfect example of buying the rumor and then selling the news. So here you were back here, trundling along. If you have a look over here, 3 cents, 4 cents, 5 cents, 6, 7, 7, 8 cents, and then it triggered a short sale in carbon because it took off. Now this was because the rumor was that ZIL, and a token that's utilized for apps, that was picked up by a very large entity, and that was going to be the token used for the apps, and so the rumor was out, and everyone buys the rumor, right? They blow the price up. Then it kind of slowed down a little bit. Then they blew the rumor up again. Look at all the volume, all the way 22 cents. So you all felt terrible about that. Now you're in a short. So while you're in this short, and it's going the wrong way, we know this for next time, right? In the same account, let me just go have a look here. Doing good. In the same account, if you're in a short, you can be taking these longs, right? So, it starts to go, like you go, oh my goodness, it's already at 10 cents, I'm 100%, I'm at stage 3 already. So if you're in a short, in the same account in Bybit, you can take the opposite direction. You can open up a trade. So you open up a long and you make all this profit, okay? So you make all that profit. Let's go here. I'm just going to add a line. Let's see. Let's go. Let's say the short was there. Let's say this is where the short. Let's make this red, right? The shorts are red. Okay, this is where the short opened, right? Now I want you to apply this to any other coin. So now it's going the wrong way. So you start to you look, and once you're at a stage or more, you go, okay, it's going the wrong way. This happens. So you take the long. 75%. 75%. So at 10x, that's 750%. Right? 10x, that's 750%. So you take that, close out your long, and go, wow, let's say you made $1,000, right? So you come over here in market, and you go up here, see, order by cost. You can change this, right? It's usually set at order by quantity. You go to order by cost, and that $1,000 you made, you can do this. $1,000. You can either write 1,000 down in your ledger and say, all right, my unrealized P&L is minus 1,700, but I made 1,000. So in your head you go, okay, I'm 700 in the hole still. Or you take that 1,000, you put it over here, and you open another short. Now, it won't open a new trade here. What it does in Bybit, you can open a long while you're in a short, and you got 2 trades going at the same time. But when you open that $1,000 of short, that will move this entry point. And up it comes, right? So now it trundles along, and you do it again. I'm going to get to my point here for you. So you do it again, right? Where are we? And off we go here. And it's another, 100%. This is a really big, good example. Say you just made 10x, you made 1,000%. So you just made yourself, whatever it was. If it was 1,000 there, you just made another, another $7,500 odd. So you take that in there, you put in the order at 7,500, and you go and you open, and the same thing, a short. And what happens? That will move this entry point. Now, while this is going up, I understand the unrealized P&L is getting further and further and further away, right? It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. But as this happens, right? As this happens, so now you keep this up. Let's go across here. Now you keep it up and you do it one more time to the top, right? So you've moved it up somewhat. Now you're like this. Now everyone else was stuck waiting to get all the way back down here, right? This whole you know, the gigantic, well, it's not going to do it for me, is it? Oh, well, it's not. The gigantic big growth that you had, where if you'd done this, now you're all ready to here, and it comes to here, and you get yourself out of the trade. Okay, you got that? So that's what that is there. That's what I want to show you. Now, while this was happening, now you can start taking all these shorts back down here and making your money back the whole way back, right? So you're out of this trade. Let's get out of this. Let's dump that. You're out of the trade. So you've made your money back. Now look what's happening. This is what I want to talk to you about. We're on the hour chart. So here, buy the rumor, right? That's what comes out. You hear it in the news. So all the brokers, all the money institutes, everybody starts buying the rumor. And they don't care whether it's real news or not. When it does break, they sell it, right? And they take all these profits. So this is exactly what happened here, right? Now this is everybody. See, this is where it broke. Profits, but some people still think it's going to go. Now everybody's taking the profits from all this great gain, right? And it's stepping down. See, it tunnels across sideways, unload a bunch of profit. Tunnels across sideways, unload a bunch of profit. So that's happened. And this is the hour chart. Now we're up to where we are now. Now we know that, you know, we're back down to 10 cents. So it's still double what it was at 5. Now we know this. What do we know? That whatever the app was in the news and getting picked up, you know, it's a long time ago and my brain's full of too many things to worry about silly altcoins. What happens is, all I worry about is now it's going to start to recover, right? It's recovering. It's coming back up to what the really true value from down here at 5 cents up here to 12 cents, the really true value. So on the 1 minute chart, we can see that, you know, we've had some growth and there's some plays to come in here. So I opened a trade over here in FTX, and just show you this one because I mentioned it last night. And, you know, just now, what did I do it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 minutes ago. Right there. You can see that trade, right? Now, I'm not saying you swap exchanges or whatever. I just wanted to show you why I'm looking at this. So one I can see exactly right here without having to go down and look at my entry point. And you want to know where you're at? You know, it's still the same account. Remember, $400 was $300 and it's $474 now. So, you know, you come straight here, P&L, and you click this and see it brings it up. And it's exactly 5.82%. I know exactly where I'm at on this. See, ZIL perpetual long is telling me exactly where I'm at. And you can save that if you want. So we know that's there. I'll close this trade out to show you how it works. And we're going to go to market. We can't do like Bybit and just close it straight here. So we're going to go and close the trade. Market. Yes, I want to close that position. And there, look on the left down here, it sold them. 5.38%. Okay, we got that. And it showed me exactly what I've got. And there's my point. Right, see it? There, I closed the trade. This is always in your graph. This never goes away. You can go back and look at the history of this coin. And you can see what's been going on with it. So, just a little side note for you guys tonight. ZIL might be trying to, you know, it got back up to here. Let's go over to this, you know, got back up to here to 12 cents, right? And you can tell the pattern. It's getting up. People are selling it off. It's getting up. It came back. But each time it's getting back up higher and higher again. So we might be on not a blister run like, it will not be like this, right? On the hour chart, remember this. It won't be like that gave everybody so many heart attacks. It'll be more like this, right? So pay attention to it. You might be able to catch some action. All right, here we go again. It's going to start to take off. You might be able to catch some action. Now, look, I'm not I have a look. Here's a little thing. Straight away. There's 1 minute trading right for you. The volume's coming in. There's a great big wick. Means there's a bunch of volume, but it's pulled back a little bit. So it's not quite ready to go. It's going to go. And we're getting close to over the top. I don't pay too much attention. And the MACD, it still hasn't crossed, so there's some potential, right? Now, if you went and opened this trade right now, market, you'd be at the top of the wick, right? We look down here at 47 seconds. Let's go over to ZIL, all right? Let's make this big. And I'm going to have a look, 55. You know, it's not, I won't jump in. It's not going to get going again. But you could, you know, just pay attention to it. Well, yeah, all right, here we go. I'll buy it. Because look, see, I waited till it turned. See, it's 8 seconds here. Down here, I waited till it turned. Yes, I'm still high, but I'm not at the top of the wick up here. I'm already in back down here, right? So I waited till it turned, and off it goes. If I have a look down here, it's telling me right now, even though it shows I'm in profit, I'm not actually, because I got fees, right? It's telling me exactly where I'm at. So you can see that there. I've got 47 cents, but now I'm down $1, right? See that? Now it'll show me more. See, I'm down 0.87 cents. I kind of like what's going on, and I can see my trade, my entry point. I'm just playing around with this. The guy that created this, there's a great, go look up who created FTX. And they're seriously throwing some money out there. They did that great big Super Bowl ad. They've sponsored an F1 car now, a whole team, not just a car, a whole team. That's seriously big money. And this whole exchange came about because a guy working in, to do with exchanges and money and all sorts of stuff. Go read his story. It's amazing. He got so pissed off at all this nonsense that goes in the industry, and he went, you know what? I'm going to take my money. I'm going to raise some capital and create an exchange where people have a chance where it's easier to go. All right, that's where I'm at. That's it for this clip.